habits you need to build to become wealthy. In life, many people dream of becoming wealthy. Wealth is not simply about having a lot of money. It also means having more freedom, less financial stress, and the ability to choose the path you want to follow. When people have enough financial resources, they can take better care of their families, pursue dreams they once put aside, and even help those around them. However, the truth is that most people want to become rich but don't fully understand that wealth rarely comes from temporary luck. In reality, most financially successful people share one important trait. They build and maintain the right habits over a long period of time. These small habits, repeated every day, gradually create a huge difference over the years. If we observe successful individuals, we will realize that they are not always smarter than others, and they don't always start with better opportunities. What truly sets them apart is that they develop habits that help them grow, manage their money wisely, and recognize opportunities more effectively. So the question becomes, what habits can help someone move closer to wealth? Habit number 1. Never stop learning and improving yourself. One of the most important habits of wealthy people is continuous learning. The world is changing at an incredibly fast pace. The knowledge that is useful today may become outdated in just a few years. When someone stops learning, they essentially stop growing. Successful people spend a significant amount of time reading, learning new skills, studying market trends, or improving their professional abilities. They understand that knowledge is one of the most valuable assets a person can possess. Money can be lost, but knowledge and skills are things that are very difficult for anyone to take away from you. When a person has strong abilities and valuable knowledge, they can always create value. And value often turns into income. Many studies have also shown that wealthy people tend to read regularly. They do not read merely for entertainment, but to expand their thinking, learn from those who came before them, and gain a deeper understanding of the world. For that reason, if someone wants to become wealthier in the future, one of the simplest yet most powerful things they can do is dedicate time every day to learning and personal growth. Habit number 2, manage money with discipline. An interesting truth is that not everyone who earns a lot of money becomes wealthy. Many people with high incomes still struggle financially. The main reason is that they never develop the habit of managing their finances properly. On the other hand, some people start with very ordinary incomes, yet over time they accumulate significant wealth. The difference lies in how they handle their money. People with a wealth-building mindset usually have the habit of spending intentionally. They know exactly where their money goes and why they spend it. They avoid unnecessary expenses and prioritize investments that can create long-term value. A common principle many successful people follow is paying themselves first. This means setting aside a portion of their income for saving or investing before spending on other things. This habit may sound simple, but when practiced consistently for many years, it can make a tremendous difference. Small savings at the beginning can gradually grow into a solid financial foundation and open the door to bigger opportunities in the future. Habit number 3, use time wisely. Time is the most equal resource in the world. Everyone has 24 hours in a day. Yet the way people use those hours can be completely different. Some people spend most of their time on activities that bring little long-term value, such as endlessly scrolling through social media, consuming entertainment non-stop, or procrastinating on important tasks. Meanwhile, successful people tend to manage their time very carefully. They understand what matters most each day and focus on high-value activities. They often plan their day in advance, set clear goals, and make a deliberate effort to complete them within a specific time frame. When someone learns how to use time effectively, they can accomplish more meaningful work, develop skills faster, and create more opportunities for themselves. Over time, these small advantages accumulate and create a noticeable gap between those who manage their time well and those who do not. Habit number 4, persistence and the willingness to keep going. One of the reasons many people fail to achieve financial success is that they give up too early. When they encounter obstacles or early failures, they quickly lose motivation and abandon their goals. However, the path to wealth is rarely a straight line. Most successful individuals have experienced multiple failures before achieving the results they desired. The key is not avoiding failure entirely, but learning how to rise after every setback. Each failure carries valuable lessons that help us understand our mistakes and refine our strategies. Wealthy individuals often view failure as a natural part of the learning process. Instead of becoming discouraged, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and keep moving forward. This persistence allows them to push through difficult periods that many others simply cannot endure. Habit number 5. Build meaningful relationships. Another crucial factor in the journey toward wealth is building positive relationships. No one succeeds entirely alone. Successful individuals often make an effort to connect with people who share similar ambitions, those who have valuable experience, or those who can offer new perspectives. Through these relationships, they gain insights, receive helpful advice, and sometimes discover opportunities for collaboration. On the other hand, if someone constantly surrounds themselves with negativity, people who complain frequently, lack motivation, or have no clear direction, it becomes easy to lose focus and ambition. That is why choosing the right environment and the right people to be around is also an important habit for long-term success. Habit number 6. Think long-term. Another common characteristic of wealthy individuals is long-term thinking. They do not focus solely on immediate rewards, but also consider outcomes years or even decades into the future. For example, instead of spending all their money on luxury items as soon as they earn more, they may choose to invest in education, businesses, or assets that can grow in value over time. Long-term thinking also helps them remain patient during the process of building wealth. They understand that lasting success often takes time. The small decisions made today can have a powerful impact on the future. Habit number 7. Take care of your health. Many people think wealth is only about money. In reality, health is one of the most valuable forms of wealth a person can have. Without good health, it becomes extremely difficult to maintain the energy and focus required to work effectively over a long period of time. Successful individuals often prioritize exercise, sufficient sleep, and healthy eating habits. These practices give them more energy, help them think more clearly, and allow them to handle stress better. Good health not only improves the quality of life, but also enables a person to sustain their career and ambitions for many years. Conclusion: wealth rarely comes from a single big decision. Instead, it is usually built through hundreds or even thousands of small habits repeated every day over many years. Habits such as continuous learning, managing money wisely, using time effectively, staying persistent through challenges, building strong relationships, thinking long-term, and maintaining good health all play essential roles in this journey. The encouraging truth is that most of these habits do not require a special starting point. Anyone can begin developing them today. The results may not appear immediately, but when someone consistently practices the right habits over time, positive change becomes almost inevitable. Because in the end, true wealth is not simply the result of luck. It is the result of the habits we choose and practice every single day.